Hello again, and welcome to your lovely weekly edition of your live series powered by Potter's House Christian Club. It is so lovely and wonderful to be with you again this week. I'm going to steal just 5 minutes of your time to share the Word of God with you as usual. Today we shall look at what we titled An Ambassador, and we will get this from the fourth chapter of the book of John. Sorry about that. The story of Jesus and the Samaritan woman at the well. We all know that story very well. It's called the Ambassador. So what transpired between Jesus and the woman? Jesus wanted to drink water. He didn't have a bowl or fetch or anything. And we all know what transpired, and talked with the woman, told her everything and said, your husband, I've had 5. And Jesus said, yes, I know you don't have a husband, because if you had 5 husbands and the one you're with is not your husband, etc., etc. And Jesus taught her briefly about worshiping in spirit and in truth. So basically, she had an encounter with Jesus. Just like by grace, many of us have encounters with Jesus. Now, that changed her life. It didn't just change her mindset, changed her life. And guess what she did? She became an ambassador for Christ, or an envoy, or a diplomat, a representative. Now, remember, she went to the well to fetch water. So she needed water. But in the book of John chapter 4, like we said, from the 28th verse, it says, the woman then left her water pot. She left it and went her way into the city, saith to the men. So she met men. Now, she wasn't careful about what men will say again. Remember, she had 5 husbands, so people would have said all manner of things. And the man she was with wasn't her husband. People would have said all manner of, but because of the encounter she had with Jesus, she was empowered and bold enough to go out. The Bible says she went into the city and saith to the men, come, see a man which told me all that I've ever did. Is not this the Christ? And this is the verse that I really like again. Then they went out of the city and came to meet him. She did soul winning. After having an encounter with Jesus, she became an ambassador. Just one encounter, ambassador. This is a challenge and an encouragement to me and to everyone listening. You've known Christ for years, donkey years, as we say, decades. Are you an ambassador of Christ? Am I an ambassador for Christ? If I am an ambassador for Christ, how regularly am I being an envoy of Christ? She went into the city, left what she initially went for, and said, look, come and see. Jesus is calling us today, reminding us today about the call upon our lives to be that ambassador. Let's bring people to Christ. She was empowered by Jesus. The teaching of worshiping him in truth and in spirit gave her a light bulb moment that illuminated her life. And she said, this is what I've been waiting for. That changed her life. So you and I should be an ambassador to go forth into the city, into the village, into the town, into the streets daily, to tell people, show people, leave Christ through us, so that people will come to Christ. That's the essence of this story. An ambassador. Be an ambassador today. Again, thank you very much for the opportunity to be able to steal 5 minutes from you. Really appreciate that. As usual, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, just click on that subscribe button. Click and also try and share to friends, colleagues, enemies, neighbors, and then that will help us in every way, shape, or form. Be an ambassador of Christ. Till we meet again, God bless you